your stay so far is joyous and full of mammals. You know, visitors sometimes ask me why I created a theme park based off mammals and not dinosaurs like my grandfather. Well, the answer is simple: dino DNA. Or more accurately, I don't have any dino DNA, and so I turned to mammals. And the first mammal that I collected is my most favorite. And here it is, my favorite mammal in the park. Can you guess what it is? I'll give you a hint. It's man's best friend. That's right, the humble domestic dog.
Actually, mate, these guys aren't domestic dogs, they're dingoes.
Dingoes? Well, what's the difference?
How about we head on in and I'll explain it to you.
All right, sounds good. So dingoes aren't dogs?
That is correct. They belong to the canine family with your foxes, hyenas, domestic dogs, wolves as well. They're probably more like a wolf than a domestic dog, these guys. So they are a wild animal, unlike our pet dogs that are domesticated.
And what are like the main sort of differences between a dingo and a dog?
So behaviourally they are quite different. They are known to be quite cautious and wary over certain situations and objects and noises that they're not familiar with.
The oldest archaeological evidence suggests that dingoes were introduced to Australia around 4,000 years ago. But some scientists think it could have been even longer, up to 18,000 years.
And we've also got some differences in their skeletal structure. So for example, with dingoes, their skull shape is a bit more broad and flat. Their eardrums are a little longer, giving them more sensitive hearing. Their canine and carnassial teeth inside their mouth are a bit more long and slender, and their joints are also extremely flexible.
And while all dogs do originate from wolves, it's now believed that it wasn't us who domesticated them. Rather, they domesticated themselves. How does that work? Well, the friendliest and most social in the wolf pack had better chance of access to man's food and protection, thus putting more selection pressure on those friendly attributes.
So howling is their main form of communication. They also do a few other like snuffing noises and sometimes a little bit of a bark sound, but it's normally just a one-off. They don't sit there going ruff, 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 like our pet dogs do.
Well, the dingo is still a good boy in my opinion, and one of the most valuable animals at Mammal Park. Don't forget to visit the gift shop before you leave.